guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, let's address the big elephant in the room. I dyed my hair blonde and I cut it. I cut 10 inches off and then I am in the process of going blonder, more blonde, blonder. Not as yellow, but back to the tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how I get this look. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but it didn't take me more than 15 minutes to do. It's a very quick makeup look for those who are on the run or are late to work and you just need to splash something on your face. It's good for an everyday look. I've been wearing this look extremely often, especially since it's summer and I don't want a heavy face. It's very effortless and flawless. It's extremely light, extremely dewy, great for summertime, and extremely glowy. Peep the highlight. If you want to know how to get this look, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to use is this Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer, and I'm just going to go ahead and spritz that all over my face. This makes my makeup stay on all day, and I've been seeing a really big difference. And it just hydrates my face and I don't feel dry at all. And then also to prime, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight priming filter. And I'm just going to use a little bit. I want to be glowy without looking oily. So I'm just going to put this on my forehead and on my cheeks. Since it's summertime, I don't want to look like super matte. For foundation, I'm going to use the I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I am in the shade NC35. This is an oldie but a goodie. I forgot how much I loved it. I wore it yesterday, and then a couple days before that, and I wore it to work, and it stayed on my face for 16 hours. It did not crack or anything. Like, it looked like I had just applied it. And when I tell you I did so much yesterday, I went to work for 7 hours and then I went swimming in the heat with my makeup on, mostly just laid out, but I did that, and then I went to eat and I went to the gym. And it stayed on, and it didn't crack, because most foundations it starts to crack and it starts looking really, but this one really didn't, so I'm really loving it again. I'm sorry if it sounds like I just woke up, because I just woke up. But yeah, this was actually the first foundation that I ever got. My mom got this for me like a year and a half ago, and it was my first foundation ever before I started collecting foundation and buying more. This was my first one. Okay, so now that I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and conceal my face. Ooh, excuse me. I'm going to be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I am in the color Custard. And since this is like a light makeup and it's not heavy duty, I'm not going to be putting that much concealer on. Just a little bit. I mean, I guess this might be a lot to some people, but this is really light for me. So now to set my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Powder. I've been doing this same routine for so long, every day for work. Or if I have an errand to run, this is what I do. It's just so quick and easy. I don't have to lose sleep. I can just wake up. It takes me about 30 minutes to do. And then I'm ready to go. For the areas where I highlighted, I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm going to put a light coat of it on. I'm not baking or anything, I'm just really setting my under eyes so they don't crease. I'm also setting my nose because my nose gets the most oily. And if I set my nose, it'll keep it from getting oily quicker. Next, I'm just going to use a brush. I'm just going to brush it off my face because I'm not baking. I'm just setting it real quick. I'm going to add some color back to my face. I'm going to be using my favorite bronzer at the moment. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer. And this is actually waterproof. I wore it to... Again, I had my makeup on while I was swimming. Everything was off. My lashes were off. My whole face was in the water, but powder was still on my face. So if you are trying to wear makeup to go swimming, or if he takes you on that first date to go swimming, this bronzer is what you're going to need. I haven't been contouring for a while. I just like to bronze up my face. It's more natural and it's quicker. I'm just carving out my jawline. This is the trick that I do to make my lips appear bigger. My lips are already kind of full, but to make them pop even more, I just take some bronzer and I put it right here. This just gives the illusion that my lips are a lot poutier. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And I'm just going to be putting it on the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Lorac Baked Luminous Gelato Swirl. It's a mouthful. But I've been loving this highlighter. It's extremely intense, but at the same time, it's very soft. You can never have enough highlighter on. Plus, it's summer. Like, you want to look dewy, you want to look glowy. And for that reason, I put like 2 little circles of it on my forehead and just kind of like mix it together. And then I'll just take a brush and I'll just kind of swirl it together so my forehead looks dewy. I'm going to go ahead and skip my nose because I've been getting really oily there and the highlighter just makes me a tad bit more oily. But I am going to put it on my chin just a little bit. And then I am done with the face. That was quick and easy. I'm going to take these 2 top brown shades and I'm just going to mix them together. And I'm just going to put it in the crease of my eye. And what this does is it opens up your eyes so you don't look as sleepy and tired. And that is it for the eyes. And just make sure you blend it all out. And then I'm also going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. And I'm just going to use this corner color right here. I really like this to highlight the brow bone. It just lifts my my eyebrows up so much. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eye. This also helps with opening up your eyes and making you look more awake as well. I'm going to be using the Salon Perfectly Glamorous Lashes in 614. You definitely do not have to do fake lashes, but I don't even have like barely any lashes to curl to like make them visible. So I like to apply falsies at all times. I'm just going to line my upper lid with eyeliner. It's nothing big at all. I'm just lining my eyes to cover up the lash band. You can see like one eye, I have an eyelid right now, and then the other eye, I don't know what happened to my eyelid. But if the eyelid gods could give me back this eyelid, just a little bit of it, I would be content. I would be really content. But I'm going to go ahead and apply some lash glue to my falsies and then apply them right away. These lashes may be dramatic for some people, but I consider these my natural lashes. They're just very long. And then I am done with my eyes. I'm actually going to contour my nose just a little bit. I'm just so used to contouring my nose that when I don't contour it, it feels off. And then for lips, I'm just going to be putting some gloss over. And I'm going to be using the Lorac Alter Ego Gloss in Socialite. I'm just going to lightly put that on my lips. And I'm done! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this look, please give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me any comments down below. I love hearing from you guys and I love hearing your opinions or what you guys want to see next. And I'll see you guys next time. Laura Geller Baked Illuminator in Gilded Honey. I am going to contour my nose just slightly to make it look more slim.